Welcome to UGC PG Pathshala. Myself Dr. Abhay Krishna Singh, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Geography, Ranchi College, Ranchi, Ranchi University. We will speak on location, space and time in geography, which is part of the paper Geographical Thought. This has been written by Chand Sultana, Assistant Professor, Panihati Mahavidyalaya, Kolkata, in this module, following our learned objectives. To understand the concept of location, time as well as space, to discuss the constraints regarding location, time and space, and finally their applications in geography. Starting with concept of location. Location denotes the geographical situation which may be part of a space or a point or position in space where objects, organisms, fields or events may be found. For geographical studies, the knowledge of location or situation is considered essential. The term location and situation are generally used synonymously. Location is a basic element of spatial relationship and plays a significant role in physical as well as cultural realms. Location determines climatic elements and influence and the geographic distribution of plants and animals. Location on the globe is a physical attribute which cannot be altered by man. This is a famous statement given by L.R. Singh in 2003. Actually, location exercises a great control on economic, social, cultural and political spheres. It is treated as pivot of geography which influences physical phenomena like climate, plant and animal life at the one end of the scale and socio-economic development, civilization and political status at the other. Among different concepts in geography, the concept of location is the oldest one. Geography always inquires about the exact location of an area or any object, that is, where it is located. To know more about location, following two subjects need to be discussed. First is site. It means where the object is exactly located. For example, the site of Kolkata city is the delta of Hooghly river. Situation. It means the location of any object in relation to the others. In general, there are two types of location. First is absolute location and second is relative location. Absolute location, it is known as geometrical location which is presented on the map by latitude and longitude. The latitudinal location of any place or area is of much significance. The temperature tends to decrease with increasing distance northward or southward from the equator. The latitude of a place determines the interplay of climatic elements and influence the geographical distribution of plants, animals and human population and exercises a great control on the economic, social and cultural spheres. The longitudinal location of a place has not any significant influence on organisms or human life, though the time, local or standard, is determined on the basis of longitudinal location. Local time of a place increases eastward and decreases westward from prime meridian or Greenwich meridian at the rate of 4 minutes per degree longitude. Relative location. Relative location, also called as geographical situation. It is the location of a point or place in relation to another point or place. The location determined by physical or natural phenomena are also known as natural situation. Natural situation or position of a place or area may be related to continent, sea, ocean, mountain or hill, river, etc. Natural situation influences considerably human life and activities and social, economic political and cultural conditions. Some examples of natural situations are continental situation, maritime situation, insular situation, peninsular situation, mountainous situation, foothill situation, intermountain situation, coastal situation. Importance of location. Location means the physical composition of an area. An area is differentiated from other by the characteristics. To know the exact location, we have to take help from latitude and longitude. Industry is determined by location as it helps to know that in which place it should be located, that it got maximum benefit. The industry location theories given by Weber and others emphasize upon the exact profitable location for industry, which location should be the best or ideal for the establishment of an industry. For this, the industrial location theories are always in vogue in geography. Site and situation of any area is determined by location. Location helps to find out the distribution of any object or resources. It also provides us with other geographical information. For example, where the paddy cultivation is high, there is availability of fertile soil as well as high rainfall. Concept of space in geography. Space is boundless, three-dimensional extent in which object and event occur and have relative position and direction. It is no more than the collection of spatial relations between objects in the world. Space is that which results from places taken together. Space considered one of the most difficult terms in geography to be elaborated upon. The whole of geography is focused upon the spatial location and areal differentiation. According to Harvey, space is a thing in itself. The whole practice and philosophy of geography depends upon the development of a conceptual framework for handling the distribution of objects and events in space. Geographical space is often considered as land that have a relation to ownership, in which space is considered as property or territory. Space has also impact on human behavior because it is considered as an important factor in architecture and farming system. Therefore, the impact of space found on the design and structure of buildings and agricultural system. Ownership of space is not restricted to land. It is also related to air space and water space. Elaborating upon the characteristic of the space, it is a physical activity, it is existing and it is in orderly manner. It is measurable and can be described. It can be point or line on a map. Absolute space is a container which holds all the earthly matters. For example, village, city, factory, forest, roads and railways, etc. Absolute conceptions of a space in which space is distinct, physical and elementary, real or empirical entity in itself. Characteristic, it is physical, real, which can be perceived through experience. The concept of absolute space associated with German philosopher Immanuel Kant. Geographers divide the absolute space into small fragments, and when these fragments are divided unevenly, then it is called as area. But when these fragments are divided on a fixed parameter, then it is called a region. What is a relative space? Relative concept of a space in which space is merely a relation between events or an aspects of events and thus bound to time and process. What is its characteristics? It discusses the relationship of different events. Space cannot be judged, it cannot be judged only through absolute viewpoint. Space is dependent on what people see, what he thinks, and in which way it can be used. It means relative space is social space. It is of various types like social space, economist space, and relational space. Speaking on the types of geographical space, one can safely assume that there are three types of geographical space. These three types of space are independent from one another. First is real space. This is the common geographical space which can be reflected by maps or remote sensing images and so forth. Phase space. It can be described by time series of geographical system. The concept of phase space taken from physics, but it is very helpful in reflecting the regularity in the temporal series of geographical evolution. Third is the order space. It is defined by referring to the definition of phase space. It is characterized by hierarchical data, including the geographical data based on rank order. The next section is concept of time. The concept of time is very important for understanding the phenomena over the Earth's surface. In the last 4 decades, time geography has elaborated the conceptual and methodological apparatus of geography. After the formulation of time concept in geography, the society and life of humans have changed dramatically. The development and role of information technology in the life of individuals have brought a change in the humans' behavior with time. The basic concept of time geography have been formulated when the ITCs were at the beginning of their development. Originally, time geography was developed by human geographers, but now it is applied in different fields like transportation, regional planning, time use research, anthropology, environmental science, and public health. Time has to be taken into account along with space. Time has a critical importance when it comes to fitting people and things together for functioning in a socio-economic system. The nature and behavior of human being is determined by time because each element of the nature beginning with time. Developments of time geography. The real development of time geography started after 1950s. It has been used by the social scientists, biological scientists, and the other scientists of the interdisciplinary fields. British geographer Gillian Rose said that time geography had not been applied to issues important to feminists, and that's why she called time geography is a form of social science masculinity. After that, the feminist geographers have re-examined time geography and they have started to use it as a tool to describe feminist issues. GIS softwares such as GeoTime has been developed to illustrate the geographic visualization of time. It has also been used as a form of therapeutic assessment in mental health. Time model of Hägerstrand. Swedish geographer T. Hägerstrand, considered as the founder of time geography in mid-1969, based on these ideas of empirical research on human migration pattern in Sweden. Hägerstrand was inspired by the concept of philosophy of physicalism. Every living person has a life path. They deploy certain activities in a certain sequence. For example, a person goes to his or her workplace on a specific time of the day, where they stay for X hours of a day before they go home, do marketing, cooking, relaxing, and then go to bed. Here we can see a clear pattern in the activities that every living person deploy. Hagerstrand used following assumptions in his model of time geography. First, all physical entities have a limited life. Second, physical entities cannot be more than one place at the same time. And third is, physical entities are limited in the task they can do. Fourth, all tasks demands time. Fifth, movement uses time. Sixth, no more than two objects can occupy the same place at the same time. Seventh, every object or space has a biography. Constraints. What are the constraints of the time geography as proposed by Hagerstrand? Hagerstrand noted that people were not completely free to form their paths. They had to stick to certain constraints. Therefore, Hagerstrand described three important constraints that influences the path of people in their life. These three constraints are: first, capability constraints. In daily life of human are committed to different things like eating and sleeping to function well. Coupling constraint. People are dependent on other persons and machine to complete their activity. They are also dependent on the various possibilities within the spaces. This is the result of human interaction. Third, authority constraints. People are dependent on various laws and rules to fulfill their activity. Why we are still excited about time geography? We are excited about time geography at present because of it integrates space and time. It treats activities as process. It considers the situations that influence activities. It develops a notion system to represent some key concepts. It is relevant to many applications, and it is simple. New applications of time geography. It appears that time geography is getting attention from wide range of fields like public health, social network, transportation and logistics, social justice, national security, location based services, and marketing. Thank you.